Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make a super simple chili that's great for any season.
Cause it's the all-free whole food plant-based cooking show.
Okay, so to get our chili started, I've got my burner sitting here on medium-high, and we're going to start with our onions. We're just going to cook them just a little bit before we put the rest of the ingredients in. I'm just going to add a little bit of water instead of oil, just to get them cooking, because we really don't need to cook with oil. You can water saute just as easily as sauteing with oil. So we're going to let those saute for about 5 minutes or until they're, slightly translucent, and then we'll add the other ingredients. While we're waiting for that, I'd like to invite you to click the subscribe button and then the little bell notification so that you can get notified every time we put out a new show here on YouTube. Be sure to check out our growing line of printable cookbooks, guides, and apparel. We also offer free and paid memberships on our community website. And last but not least, be sure to head over to our official website at plantbasedcookingshow.com to browse through hundreds of original recipes, tips, and resources on plant-based living. Okay, back to the show. Okay, now that that's cooked down just a little bit, we're going to add our other ingredients. And what I have here, the complete recipe will be in a link in the details below. So I have 4 cans of beans here, 2 cans of chili beans, and 2 cans of black beans. And these are no salt added because this recipe is a low sodium chili. So we're just going to add all of the ingredients. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in now, just as long as you get the onions cooked just slightly. The rest of the ingredients are all just going to cook together. And the same as the black beans, I have some canned tomatoes here that are no salt tomatoes, or no salt added. So I have 2 cans of chopped tomatoes and 1 can of tomato paste. And then our spices, I have a teaspoon of oregano, a half teaspoon of cumin, a half teaspoon of turmeric, a half teaspoon of smoked paprika, a half teaspoon of pepper, and if you want to add chili powder, you're welcome to do that to make it a little bit spicy. And this is a 1-pound bag of chopped frozen spinach. And that's going to add a lot of nutrients to this chili. You got to get your greens in there, right? So why not just add it to a soup? And then we have 2 medium-sized russet potatoes that I've just diced into little cubes. Toss that in there. 1 liter of low-sodium vegetable stock. And Engine 2 Plant Strong is, a great brand to depend on because they're low sodium. Okay, and I have 1 liter more of water. Or 4 cups. And we're going to cook this on medium-high until it's the desired consistency that you like. Some people like really thick chili. Some people like chili that's more like soup. So it could be anywhere from about 30 minutes to an hour. And it's all just depending on your own taste. So let's let that cook. All right, guys, come in for a look. This looks so delicious and it smells amazing. Now we get to taste it finally. So I let mine cook for the whole hour, maybe a little over an hour, because I really like how all the flavors meld together. Even in summer, this is delicious. I'll see you next time.